Good morning everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I thought today we could spend the day together because I haven't done just a full day in the life vlog in such a long time, and I got back from Wales yesterday evening and I thought today we could just spend a really lovely day together. I need to ride Ringo, I want to pop up to the garden centre and do a food shop in M&S as well and just have a bit of a homely, sort my life out sort of a day. Currently with the girlies this morning on a gorgeous little walk, trying to get our steps in nice and early. After a few days of not doing too much in Wales because it was so windy, I need to sort of get on my fitness game a little bit. I feel like today I've woken up like I just need to move my body, I need to get out into some fresh air, and today it's beautiful. The next week of weather looks absolutely amazing as well, which is so unusual for the UK. I've had my matcha, I've had my chia seed pudding, which I'm just so obsessed with for breakfast at the moment, and so I'm off and I'm out, and it is just, oh, the spring. I love the transitional seasons, I think most. I love the autumn, as we know, so much. Autumn is when I come alive, but the spring as well. I think when new life's coming into the world in terms of animals and flowers and plants and the birds are singing, it's very special. It feels like hope is in the air, and I feel like with autumn, it feels like Christmas is around the corner. So I don't know, I just love the transitional seasons the best. It is still pretty chilly, still in the sort of winter layers. Well, girls, come on this way. And if you guys watched my birthday vlog, you'd have seen me pick up the Farewell jumper that I'm wearing, which is cashmere, from the charity shops at £7.50, which is total bargain. But I do have lots of layers on and a big winter jacket. Oh, Bridget's doing a wee. She likes to take her time with it, don't you, babes? Ready? Oh, now we're going to get caught up. Of course it's Bridget that causes the chaos. I love where I live. Let me turn you guys around so you can see my view. I mean, I'm just on a road, but look how beautiful the road is. Babies in tow. It's so just peaceful and beautiful. And if you watched, I'm not sure how many vlogs ago it would have been now that we're back up at 2 vlogs a week, but I discovered that this walk was behind my house and I've been at my house for 5 years now and I never knew that this was a route, and I'm just so in love with it now. So this is like our long walk when we want to just get out in the mornings, get our steps in, and yeah, I mean, it's especially beautiful on a gorgeous day. But anyway, intro now over. I hope you love spending the day with me, but really with us. Total bliss. My favourite little bottoms in the whole wide world, and just peace everywhere. Reasons why I love living in the New Forest. It's just beautiful. Everywhere you look, it's so quiet. There's literally no cars anywhere. I think we've seen one car and we've been walking for about half an hour at this point, probably. Oh my gosh. It's just, this is fresh air at its finest. God, I'm so lucky and I'm just so grateful. And I know I say this a lot and I talk about gratitude a lot, and I'm always like, I'm just so grateful for my life. But I really, other than the hair all in my face right now, I get that out. I really am. I wouldn't want to live anywhere else in the world. I mean, don't get me wrong, I loved going to Nashville, but there is just no place like home. And when home looks like this, why would you want to be anywhere else? It's beautiful wherever you are and wherever you look. Oh, girlies, there is a car now. I'm just saying, oh, there's no cars. Off the road, girlies. Over here. Bridget, Maggie, what's this? Quick. Good doggies. Okay, I just got to the cattle grid. Maggie always likes to try and take her life over the cattle grids and try and risk it, and then all of a sudden Mummy's got to go and rescue Maggie. I don't know why she gets so confident around them. And also, actually, just in case anybody doesn't know, I'm trying to undo a gate whilst doggies aren't being very helpful in walking towards me. Bridget is so stubborn. She won't do anything she's told with the lead on. She likes to be free, don't you, Bridge? She doesn't like to be captured. Like, she's like pulling me. I'm gonna shut the gate now, girls. Come on. Okay. Nearly shut, nearly shut. So, the reason we have cattle grids in the New Forest, I'm not sure if anywhere else has them, excuse the fact that my eyes are watering because it's windy. I need to get some antihistamines actually when I'm out today. But it is to keep horses and cows out of more residential areas. But because they all roam free and they can do whatever they want, cattle grid stops them, as I say, from going into more residential areas where there's more main roads, more cars, and it's just to keep them safe in the safer parts basically. So they see that and end up not wanting to walk across it, or at least hopefully, because then obviously if a horse was to get their foot or a cow in the cattle grid, it's not good news. So you kind of hope and pray that the horses and cows and animals use their brains. My eye is literally streaming. I so need to get antihistamines. But yes, it's basically so that you hope that people, when they drive over a cattle grid, that they will be a lot more respectful and kinder when driving, as to not hit any wild animals. And also the other side of the perspective is it keeps the horses and animals a lot safer. So basically it's like a wildlife enclosure type thing really. So yeah, just in case you haven't ever seen one of those before, we have them everywhere really in the New Forest. So yeah, fun fact of the day. Oh, I can hear a car. Kelly's off the road, thank you. So around this bend is when it gets really beautiful around here. We're coming up towards Linford Bottom, which is one of the prettiest places in the New Forest. It's actually a really beautiful dog walk in its own right, but it does get quite muddy. And today we're having a clean day today, so we're road walking. But yeah, it does get very, very beautiful up here with streams and little bridges. I think actually down here would be a very beautiful place to live, because also as well, so where I do live, it is literally in the middle of nowhere and it is this quiet and peaceful, but also it is only 10 minutes from the supermarket, not even 10 minutes, like you're 6-7 minutes from the town centre. Here we go, a little stream. Sorry Bridget, I know you want to keep going. I love her, but so independent, she just wants to do her own thing all of the time. Oh, the sound of running water as well is just my idea of heaven. See if we can get closer, see if Bridget will allow us. So beautiful. Come on then, Bridget, you can walk now. Just like tugging me. Come on, keep moving then. Maggie's so well behaved, and Bridgie is as well. They are both so well behaved, and Bridget is just a madam. Bridget wants to do what Bridget wants to do all the time, whereas Maggie's like a little show pony. Bridget's at the front, like, I don't know, like a boxer. Right, come on then, off the road, you can have some field time now. Oh, goodness me, of course you'd get caught around there, come on. I would let you off, but just in case there's a car. You're not very good at recall, are you, Bridge? Not the best. Oh, so pretty. There's a house up there, up a little driveway. Look at the entrance. I think the other day it had a for sale sign on it, but I can't see that now, unless it's further up. Imagine having that as an entrance. Oh, would be the dream. The house looks really pretty as well at the top. Yeah, the for sale sign. Oh no, the for sale sign is still up there. So if you're wanting to move to the New Forest, there you go. Imagine having that as a driveway. Wow. Basically no neighbours as well, which is heaven. It's a big hill coming up, and then just up here on the left hand side is the Linford Bottom entrance, which is one of the most popular spots. Oh, here we go guys, look, it's a horsey. Oh, I just love where I live so much. Hi horsies. Hi. You're really handsome. You're really pretty. You've got a baby in that tummy, I think, haven't you? Not that I want to be rude, but I think you may have a baby in there. Hey, beautiful girl. You're so pretty. There's horsies, Bridgie. Hi. Oh, you're literally walking up to me. Oh my gosh, you're very close. Hi. Oh my goodness. Hey then. Bridget, no, thank you. Not to get jealous. Oh, a little bit older, I think, aren't you, darling? Oh, going grey. Oh, more horsies. These ones are trot-trotting. Oh, there's a Shetland, guys. There's a Shetland at the back. Look, catching up with the herd. Oh, hi. You're in a rush. Hey, is it a coffee morning or something that's about to be missed? Hey, a little bit older as well. You could be related, you guys at the back. And then the Shetland taking its time. Hi, little Shetty. You're tiny. It's like Bridgie in horse form. Hi. You look like you might have a baby in there as well. Hi. Oh, you grumpy. Oh, I just love it. Look at this. How incredible. For me, nothing could ever... Oh, more horses. I can hear more horses, but for me, nothing could ever compare to this. Oh, these are trotting as well. Gosh, you're all in a rush this morning. What's going on? Girls, off the road just in case she runs you over. You're preggo, you got baby in there. Oh, you are all in a rush. You're late. You're late. Come on. Also, my hair's quite wild today because I slept with it wet in a plait, but because I really like it, I think I might start doing that more, but actually French plaiting it. I only plaited it from the middle down, so there's straight bits, and it kind of just looks like I slept in a plait. Whereas I think if I was to plait it from the top, it might look like I've got like naturally curly crazy hair, which I love, so I might start doing that in time. That down there is Linford Bottom. But we're carrying on up the hill. Well, I'm about an hour in and I'm literally being pulled up the hill by Maggie, who's 10 this year, by the way. And she's as fit as a fiddle and still like a puppy. Bridgie is getting a bit tired up the hill at this point. Whereas Maggie, literally, I'm being pulled up. And just like that, the 10,000 steps are in the bag before 10 a.m. It was such a lovely walk this morning. Oh my goodness, the weather, the birds, literally everything. But the whole time I was walking around, I was like, I just need my coffee. So I'm now back and I've got my coffee. And I've come back and I've got some Amazon deliveries that have arrived. And also this, which has been sent to me from Arabian Ouds. Now, I am an oudie kind of girly when it comes to fragrance. I love something that is slightly unisex just because I feel like it makes me personally just feel more powerful, and having that stronger scent, A, lasts all day long, but B, I don't know, I find it quite sexy. Very kindly sent me one of their fragrances, and this is called Calamat, I think I'm pronouncing that correctly, but I really like the packaging. Give it a spritz. I'm not even sure what the notes are. It doesn't say. I'm going to have to Google it so I can tell you. Oh, I like the spray. I like a good strong spray, and oh my gosh. Wow, okay, I love this. It's not sweet, it's not floral, it's sexy. This is like date night perfume. Bloody lovely. So I'll leave that linked down below. I'm intrigued, what have I done with my phone? Okay. To see what the notes are. There we go. Okay, so it's got 5-star reviews, which I'm not shocked at, and it's £84.50. And the notes are bergamot, cinnamon, and vanilla. And it does honestly... my gosh, it honestly really does smell incredible. So I will leave that linked down below for you guys. And you get so much perfume in here for £84.50. It's 100ml. And this literally, I mean, well, I'll be able to tell you later if I can still smell it on myself. Anyway, Amazon deliveries. I may edit out my boxing unwrapping skills. Definitely need a knife, don't I? Anyway. What have we got in here? Oh, it's all arrived in here. That's exciting. Okay, so the first two things I have is I've run out of fence paint. And yes, I am still painting the fence. I'm just going for a tub at a time. The tubs aren't very big, and it's probably an hour to an hour and a half's worth of painting per tub. So every day I'm home, every day I've got an hour and a half, I'm going out and I'm just doing a tub full. And I have 2 inside, but I've only got 2 insides, like panel sides left, and then 1 outside. So I think these 2 tubs will finish it. Anyway, we've got 2 of those. Then it's actually not that exciting, this Amazon haul. Why did I think I ordered exciting things yesterday? I really didn't. This is my favourite mouthwash on the breath comb. It's so good, honestly. Because my eyes are back streaming again, I need to get antihistamines, but I've also got some moisturising eye drops. And then really boring purchase, but obviously a must-have for us girlies. Organic tampons, the Lillet ones. So 3 packets of those again, because they were on offer. Oh, but also yesterday's arrival, I picked up this, which is a sea salt spray. When I go to LA, which is in 2.5, 3 weeks time, gosh, it's coming around so quickly, hair styling in America as a British girlie is the most painful thing in the world because nothing really works out there. I even bought a hairdryer that was specifically to take out there because supposedly it worked out there.
not really. So I thought, well, if I'm going to more of a hotter climate, more of a beachy sort of a vibe, I'm going to have to do something with my hair. Now I'm plaiting it. Actually, this look does look quite cute. This doesn't look horrendous. So that will help. And then I thought sea salt spray, and this one is an oud and leather fragrance. I'm not going to spray it on my hair today because my hair is nice and soft, but let's have a spritz. Oh my gosh. Oh, that smells like, oh my goodness, what is that smell? It's, oh, it's amazing. Gosh, that smells amazing as well. So that's another one that's fantastic. And I think this was about £10, but I'm going to try that obviously before going to LA. But I just thought it's something with my hair then, isn't it? As opposed to the limpness that we had when I was in Nashville. And then if you're new around here, I've been doing the house up gradually, kind of also very impatiently and just getting it done on the day. But this is going to be a bit of a job, this one. This is going to be Scarlet when she's got a week at home, or at least 2 or 3 days at home, and has the time to actually sit down and do this. I'm thinking waiting till it's a bit warmer when the days, I mean, we do have much lighter days now, but much lighter days. A couple of weeks ago on my channel, I said, what do I do with the wall in my bedroom that has the TV on it? Because it is a TV on a white wall, it's uninspiring, it's not cozy, and I end up staying downstairs till really late watching TV and then going up to bed and actually just not enjoying my bedroom, like I'm just using my bedroom to sleep as opposed to actually enjoy it as like a cozy sort of, you know, it's supposed to feel like a safe space in a bedroom, right? So it doesn't. Anyway, somebody said about putting wallpaper on the wall, which I'm going to do, but then I also thought of doing it with a twist, because as I'm taking to Amazon, I saw that they do. Now, also before I say this, DIY is not my strong point. I have been a passenger princess to all things for a very long time, and all of a sudden I'm like, actually no, I want to be an independent woman, and I'm giving everything a go. And okay, I might not be succeeding at everything, but I am giving everything my best go. And I saw that they have a like do-it-yourself paneling kit, which has arrived. So I'm going to panel the bottom half of the wall. I've ordered some wallpaper, which I might hate when it arrives, but it's going to take about a week to get here. But I thought for the meantime anyway, I can panel it. But this is also a wallpaper smoothing kit, so when I do end up finding the wallpaper that I like, whether it's the one that I've ordered or another one, because it's really difficult. So many online are ugly or too loud or too boring or too pale or just too expensive if I actually do like them. Also, I'm not a wallpaperer, so I'm also just wanting like the sticky back self-adhesive ones. So we will see. That's not a this video job. That's going to be a whole different whole different thing. But anyway, that is part of the house update. Is at some point my bedroom will be being redone. And also, I think I said on maybe my last video that I found a conservatory for free, which I'm supposed to be picking up today, until I got the guy round and he looked and he was like, Basically, this side of the garden, my back garden, is a lot bigger than my front. It doesn't get very much light, and there's just a whole piece of unused space, and it goes up on sections. So there's like the level 1, down a step, level 2, down a step, level 3. Level 3 is actually lower than the house, and I've got one of those like garden pergola things up, which has basically blown away in the wind over the years, and it's just wasted space. It gets no light, so it's not really like a garden, and because it's unaesthetic and just annoying out there, I don't use it enough, and I kind of really want to use it and use as much space of it as I can. Hence why I thought conservatory perfect. But he's basically said that with the foundation that's already sort of somewhat in from the pergola, he can build around that. Supposedly he's got conservatory windows that he can put in, and then all he needs to look out for, or between us on Facebook Marketplace, is a roof and a door, and supposedly he can make do with what he's got and build me a room with stuff. Now, I'm not good at this sort of thing, so I don't really have any idea what he's going on about. I'm just nodding, going, yeah, okay, whatever. So we'll see what happens there. But I basically just said, preferably before the autumn, I'd like to have another room, because I want to start playing piano again. I used to love playing piano when I was younger, and pianos are so cheap on Facebook, if not free, and I think it would just really add, especially to the aesthetic of this room, and it kind of will be a continuation of this room out there. So I want definitely more kitchen storage space out there. Oh my goodness me. struggling today. You can tell I'm tired. Can you tell I went on a 5.5 hour drive last night? So yeah, I want breathe. More kitchen space, because at some point I want to invest in a nice coffee machine. Whether it's Sage, I have seen the new Ninja ones. They look epic. They look better. They're just less like appealing aesthetically, I would say, but half the price, double the function. So we'll see which one I end up going for, but that's not a today purchase. That is a once that is done, because right now I don't have the space. I'd love to be able to find the space, but I just don't think I've got the space for a big coffee machine right now. So I think one side of it will be that, middle will be obviously like a comfy chair or chairs of some sort, and then to that side of the wall have a piano. That's my vision anyway, which I'm really excited for. But anyway, that is the waffle over. I am going to sort the doggies out with some late breakfast / brunch, and then we're going to go to Marks and Spencer's because I need to do a food shop. I've got no food in the house, and today I just really fancy an M&S food shop. As well, please. Is that all right? Thank you so much. Garden centre arrival. Grabbing a little trolley, because I'm assuming I'm going to need it today. Let's go! They've got this little area of like half price pots over here, which has definitely piqued my interest. Oh, they're half price to £40. It's still quite expensive. At least I know that. Ooh! I like the blue and white ones. Oh, they're really cute. So pretty. £17.99. I might get two. And then they're just very, I don't know, I like them a lot, those. Okay, I do need some weed killer. Or do I just get one of those? Get a big one. Can you use that on a patio? I'll get the tough one, because I hate weeds. Could also do with some grass seed on the front as well. One of those in there. And this is where it gets exciting, because I can actually now buy things. I don't need a tree though. It does smell amazing out here. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, well, now to find space in the boot of my car to put everything that I've just bought. Okay, shovel. I could actually do you guys the haul now. I've got a shovel. I got this cushion the other day, but I've got two seats now, so I need another cushion. Oh,
so heavy, a big bag of soil, compost, whatever you want to call it, multi-purpose compost. Blimey. Blimey. I've got 2 of these. More paintbrushes for the fence. I've also got grass seed and some gardening gloves because my hands are going through it at the moment. And I've got nice hands. I could be a hand model and all the while. And I have nice hands. I could actually be a hand model and all the while I'm doing all this sort of stuff. Then it's becoming less likely. I've got 2 with weed killer in it. A pink peony, white peonies, and a camellia. I don't know if that's going to go. That might have to go in the front seat so it doesn't get squashed. Well, I'm just putting my shopping away. I am so impressed. My M&S was stocked with the 6 ingredient cereals. Everyone that I've been watching on TikTok are like, oh my gosh, they're always out of stock, can't get my hands on them. They were stocked to the brim in there. So what's inside of them? There's oat flour, corn flour, brown rice flour, lots of flours, date syrup, cocoa powder and salt. But they're supposed to just be a really healthy, good for you cereal. I always get these. You know I always get these. 3 for £9. They're the roasted veggie lasagnas. Just so good for the freezer on these days when you can't be bothered. A stock of the restock of the shortbread tea. Don't know, get to know. They're just the best. Prawn gyozas from the freezer. Just really easy, just snacking when you just want something that's savoury and easy. Protein, yogurts. The naughty things I got were, my favourite biscuit is a malted milk. So when they're covered in chocolate, even better. And I'm yet to try the chocolate covered custard creams. Excuse the pitter patter in the background. Doggies are behind me. But they're supposed to be delicious. So on those days where I just feel like I need a little sweet treat or a naughty treat, that's the ones. I love these little tomatoes on the vine with salt and pepper, like cut in half. Just a really good, yummy snack. I got some salad bits. Oh, I did also pick up this massive thing of dates. I'm going to have to do something with them and just make some snacks and stuff because they're actually only a date until the end of the month, but they're supposed to taste like sticky toffee. So very intrigued actually just to try one on its own and see if I like it. But if not, I'm going to cover them in chocolate. I'm going to put them with some like peanut butter and make them into like energy ball type things. I got some bananas. I got some granola. What else did I get? Oh, and I got these, which are the chicken tenders. They're 3 for £12, so good for the freezer. And on those days where you just want a quick lunch, like salad or something, just take 1 or 2 out, pop them in the air fryer, and you've just got a really easy lunch. So anywho, that's pretty much everything that I got. Garden centre, I went hard. I'm really wanting to get out there in a second, but it's clouded over. So I'm going to do a couple of hours of emails, admin, etc. Then try and just do my hour of the day painting, plant my new bits and pieces, although if it's going to rain tonight, I won't paint. But try and put my new plants in, and then this evening go up and see Ringo once I finished work for the day. His fill time's in the late afternoon as well, so he doesn't usually come in until about 5:30. So I like to keep him out just so he gets his fill time. And I will go up and ride him this afternoon. I'm going to put all this away now, do some work, and then we'll do some planting. I'm just sat on the floor. It's gone really cold and grey and I don't think it's going to cheer up, but I do need to plant my plants today, especially if it's going to rain, which it might kind of do, which it looks like it may do. I've just come across really tired as well. I think the 5 hours driving, the long dog walk this morning, Pilates, everything else is catching up to me, but I have to sit down because I have done a tiny bit of shopping on Ralph Lauren, personal shopping, not an ad in any way, but with all my own money, wasn't it, Waggy Woo? And I want to share with you what I have got because one of the things I know you're gonna like, you will, because it's a present for you. It is my baby. And then we're going to go and ride. I'm just thinking today, exhaust myself, do everything that I, need to do, and then have a really good sleep tonight. Wake up early tomorrow. Tomorrow's an editing day. So it's a day that I can literally spend inside all day in the comfiest of clothes and just look like a sloth, basically. You're being annoying. What have we got? So I've got 2 presents for myself. One for me, one for the doggies. And I really want the Rolf's cup and saucer, and it's out of stock. I might see if they've got one on Depop. Also, and also as well, actually, if you've been following me for a while, you will know that I have the Rolf's Coffee Teddy Bear travel mug, and it's been out of stock for a very long time until today. It's back in stock, so I'll leave that linked as well. It's the best thing in the whole entire world. If I can get it out. Rolf's Coffee dog bowl. How cute. Literally how cute. So that's the doggy's new water bowl. posh doggies. I'm actually so thrilled with that. This is why I love Ralph Lauren so much, because this is not a big thing. It was £25 what's in here, and the gift wrapping is free, and I get this gorgeous box which I can use time and time again for free. So in here, oh, the packaging, honestly, I just love it. It's a brand that I just love and adore so much. Oh, it's so scary, Bridgie. What is it? She's kind of scared but intrigued. What is it, Bridge? I don't know. Oh, come here, baby. Oh, it's not scary. I'm trying to get it out and it just keeps popping. The Rob's Coffee dessert plate. Love, 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 love. These would actually be really nice hung up as displays actually, but I'm so thrilled. I think the dog bowl was £45, so that was a little bit more expensive, but they're my babies and I just think it's really cute. But anyway, I'm now going to wrap up warm again and go outside and do my bit of planting. Currently in the afternoon slump right now. I may need another cup of tea or something before I go, just to give me a little bit of a kick up the bum. Done a little bit of gardening. It's not rained yet, but it looks like it might, but apparently it's not going to. It's just very dark and grey. I'm having a little cup of tea before I get dressed and go and ride Ringo. So Ellie's just phoned me, and Ellie is the friend that I went to Borringdon Hall with, and if you recently watched that vlog, it was the one where we ended up in A&E. So this poor girl, I'm laughing because we've both just been laughing, not because I'm an awful person, more at the situation of like, how the hell did this happen from a tiny trip down the stairs? So the x-ray results came back as it's not broken, she's just torn a ligament. And when it happened, she immediately went for her, it was her ankle, yeah, so she immediately went for her ankle. I was icing her ankle, and it was only when I lifted the ice bag up that the lump, Maggie is snoring down by the side of me, that the lump on her foot came up, and she was like, well, maybe it's not my ankle, maybe it's my foot. And so anyway, the x-ray results said that the lump on the foot wasn't anything, but the ankle was a ligament. Until this week, she's been referred, until this week, where today she's been referred for an MRI, and the foot is broken in 3 places with a torn ligament in her ankle. 3 places in her foot. She's been dancing, she's been wearing heels, she's been living life with a foot that is broken in 3 places and having no idea about it. And I was just like, well, what's the recovery? And she was like, well, it's a bit late now. So she's been referred to a specialist, and that is the Ellie update post Devon. Poor girl went for a very relaxing spa trip and ended up, oh my God, like how does that happen? And I think I said on the vlog at the time, we were stone cold sober. And I don't know whether it had anything to do with the fact we were so chilled. Ellie had about an hour's sleep, I think, in the spa. And we jumped up, looking at the time, thinking we haven't got long for breakfast, got long till dinner. And we weren't running down the stairs. We weren't really even in that much of a rush because we were going to have a bit more of a chilled night that night anyway. And when we came back down the stairs, we were just walking casually. I don't even think she was on her phone. I don't think. And it was the very last step. So how just a small trip, and it was a small trip. It wasn't a big trip. It was just like a, I don't know, but there was a pop. But the pop we heard apparently was the ankle. So how? Oh, bless her heart. Literally, I just can't imagine, the pain she must have been in. I'm laughing because I'm in shock that it's broken in 3 places. We've both just been like, how the hell have you carried on with life the way that you have been with that serious of an injury? Oh my gosh. As I said at the time, she is a much stronger woman than I am. My goodness me. She didn't cry. She didn't I would have been hysterical if I'd have broken my foot in 3 places. Anyway, that is the Ellie update, bless her heart. But yeah, I'm going to drink my tea and then we're going to go and see Dingo, give him a nice pamper, a little ride. I think it's an indoor arena kind of day today. It's a bit miserable out there. I'm such a fair weather girly, and the reason I've gone to a yard with an indoor arena is so that I don't have to be a fair weather girly, and I still look at the weather and I'm like, honestly, it's so bad. It's so bad. Finish my short ready and we'll go ride. But also I'm really liking my hair. I feel like I look 10 years younger with my hair like this. It's quite cute actually. But anyway, we'll continue the video on the way to Ringo's because I know I've been waffling for a long time on this vlog. I've just put up at the yard and I don't know whether it's because I'm tired or just because it's grey outside. I feel freezing. It's saying it's 17 degrees. I literally feel like an icicle. I've got a winter down coat to put on over the top of this, which is literally what I was wearing in December. I think I'm just tired and could do with going to bed. I think what I'll do is I'm going to give him a really nice groom, tack him up, and even if we just do a little bit of something today, just so we've had some like us time. You know when you just suddenly feel tired and you just suddenly feel like you shouldn't be doing very much because you're that tired? That's kind of how I'm feeling, but I haven't seen him yet this week because I've been away. So we're gonna do it. And I've driven 40 minutes to do it, but I'm just tired, and it's now 6:30, and I could just do with dinner and bed and a bath. But anyway, not long. Well, that's a handsome rug for a handsome boy. It was lovely, actually. It was so. I'm just so impressed with this rug. I've just been told I have a very naughty dog. Maggie and Bridget are running round and a lady was holding a carrot in her hand down by her leg, and all of a sudden, because Maggie does love a carrot, she has Maggie swinging off the edge of the carrot, would not let go of the carrot, and has stolen her horse's carrot. So I feel very ashamed of my dog. It's like having a child, isn't it? And yes, that is the Maggie update, but I've not even started yet. I've been chit-chatting away. But it's time to get you grooved now, handsome boy. You sparkly and then do a tiny bit of riding. I'm tired. Me too. What did you do? Did you steal a whole carrot? Was it yummy? Is it so you can see better in the dark? You stole that lady's carrot and you wouldn't give it back. My handsome baby. You're still so silky smooth from your bath the other day. Look, it was so shiny. Oh, it was so handsome. You do look so handsome. Come on then. Waiting for me. He's going straight for the grass. Okay, tapped up, ready to go. I think we're going to do the indoor today, aren't we, babes? That's you. Yes, it is. You're in trouble. You're feeling spicy. Spicy. Oh, yes. Did you enjoy that? You did. You were a good boy. You were a good boy. The very best of boys, actually. He concentrates so much more in the indoor. I think I just need a few weeks of training indoors. Since he was poorly, we haven't really trained. I think due to sort of being slightly worried about him, but also just time. And where it's been such nice weather, we've been riding outdoors every time I come. But actually, I think while we build our strength back up, fitness back up, our roundness back up, because it has all gone to pot a little bit, where we basically had 4 months without really properly training, I think the indoor is a good idea because he concentrates. And we even had another horse in here earlier, and he was still concentrating and thinking of me and not whoever else might be in the fields or the smells and things like that. So I think indoors is better just for the time being, I think, up until he decides that he is a ridden horse again. Because actually he was really good tonight. Just did loads of walk trot transitions, yes, lots of circles and bending on a nice long rein. He's just got really tight again. He does get super tight and likes to hang on his reins and just be a bit of a stubborn man from time to time, especially now he's an old man as well. So yes, just need a little bit more training and just getting back into that. I really enjoyed this night. I really enjoy riding in the indoor. I feel a lot more inspired riding in the indoor. I think again because I'm concentrating more too and I'm not worried about what he's worrying about. It just makes everything a lot better. But anyway, it is time to put him back in the stable and go home for dinner. I'm having one of the lasagnas, I think, from M&S this evening because I can't bother to cook and it's about 7:30 at this point, so it is time to go home. Come on then, handsome. Are you coming? Hello? No, don't you dare shake the bridle off. Come on. Bedtime now. You're doing a pain in the bottom. Oh, you got an itch. It's midgy season. I need to get him some more fly spray. Something I forgot the other day. Come on. Ready? Yeah. Good boy. Well, since coming back from the yard, I have just had the most gorgeous catch up with the gorgeous Leonora on FaceTime, probably for the last hour, both inhaling our dinner at the same time, and now it is time for me to go and have a nice bubbly bath. I've got a little coconut pudding type thing, some little white chalky chips on the top to make it a little bit more delicious. Kettle has just boiled, and as I say, bath and bed. I'm exhausted, but I hope you loved spending the day with me. I hope you loved this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Have the best day ever.